The future of automotive technology might just be here, and it's powered by hydrogen. Toyota's all-new hydrogen car is not just another eco-friendly vehicle. It's a potential game-changer that could shake the entire car industry to its core. Join us as we dive into how Toyota's innovative hydrogen technology is setting the stage to revolutionize the way we think about cars, energy, and the environment. The Mirai. Toyota introduced the Toyota Mirai, the first hydrogen fuel cell vehicle FCV globally, in 2014, and it has made remarkable progress. Currently, Toyota has sold more than 21,000 EVs worldwide, with the largest market share in the United States and Japan. As new hydrogen fueling stations are developed, and as the pressure on carbon footprint grows, the automotive market is set for a revolution. And the Mirai is going to bring that revolution about. Toyota's ambition is not simply to make a car, but to revolutionize the world's energy system. Hydrogen, which is renewable and emission-free, can become the solution to the problems of electric cars. Let us first take a look at how this innovative car was conceptualized. History of the Mirai. The Mirai was first introduced at the 2011 Tokyo Motor Show. At first glance, it didn't look like your run-of-the-mill sedan. It is, in fact, a glimpse into the future. It is shaped like a drop of water, as it has only one emission from the tailpipe, which is water in its purest form. This car demonstrates how Toyota is at the forefront of embracing the use of clean sources of energy. The FCV concept was a clear indication of what the car maker had in mind, with features such as the aerodynamic design, large grille for cooling and oxygen, and several other features that stood out. It is not only about beauty, however. The vehicle really excels in Mirai's performance. Equipped with a fuel cell system with a power density of 3.0 kilowatts per liter, which is double that of the previous model, this car produces over 100 kilowatts of output power. Even more impressive is the fact that Toyota has increased this with a downsized unit, which in turn makes the vehicle more efficient and powerful. The Mirai has two high-pressure hydrogen tanks located beneath its intricately shaped body and has a cruising range of about 700 kilometers, 430 miles, which is on par with that of gasoline-driven vehicles. On the highways, the hydrogen fuel cell offers clean and efficient power. When you want a bit more, both the battery and the fuel cell share the load, which will make you forget that you're driving one of the most eco-friendly cars ever. Toyota's journey into hydrogen cell technology. Toyota's interest in fuel cell technology dates back to the early 90s, and since then, the company has continued to expand on the possibilities offered by hydrogen vehicles. In recent years, the company has produced several generations of fuel cell vehicles, testing them thoroughly, with the number of cars exceeding 1.6 million kilometers, 1 million miles, of intense road testing. These tests were not limited to Japan only. Since 2012, Toyota fuel cell test vehicles have dominated North American roads due to the heat of Death Valley, the cold of Yellowknife in Canada, and the steep slopes of San Francisco. They've even traveled through the Rocky Mountains of Colorado on the backs of conducting rails. Moreover, the Toyota hydrogen tanks made of carbon fiber have undergone rigorous testing to prove that they are safe for use under the worst circumstances, including accidents. This shows Toyota's dedication to safety and innovation in the design of these tanks. In a remarkable feat, a Toyota Mirai was driven for 100,000 kilometers on a test drive across the streets of Hamburg, Germany, within 107 days solely on 1.2 tons of hydrogen, not only demonstrating that hydrogen is a cost-effective fuel, but also a highly effective one. Toyota didn't stop there. In 2017, things were taken up a notch as the firm used 2 Mirai fuel cells in an electric Class 8 semi-trailer truck in the port of Los Angeles. This was part of the Project Portal, a concept materialized with the intention of establishing the capabilities of hydrogen fuel cells in heavy-duty transportation. These tests and initiatives reflect Toyota's dedication to continuously and actively striving to innovate the future of mobility as a sustainable and emissions-free service, starting with every mile. Basic specs. The 2024 Mirai lies under the hood with a hydrogen fuel cell stack that develops 182 horsepower with 221 pound-feet of torque. Such a setup creates a comfortable and relatively noiseless ride, while the estimated driving range stands at 402 miles for the XLE model and 357 miles for the Limited model. The solid rear-wheel drive structure adequately provides for an energetic and prompt driving experience for the Mirai. Apart from showing the potential of a hydrogen-fueled vehicle as a viable substitute for gasoline-powered vehicles. Toyota Teammate Safety and Driver Assistance. The Toyota Mirai is raising driver safety and assistance to a new level with the latest Toyota Teammate features. These are aimed at improving the chances of detecting and avoiding an accident and minimizing the load on the driver. Toyota has also introduced the Toyota Safety Sense systems that can now identify more risks to the car than before. The fresh camera and radar improve the chance of identifying accidents and new features of PCS, which can predict head-on collisions and react to any threats, including ones coming from the car or cyclist or another vehicle in the next 2 lanes. Emergency steering assist has also been improved to detect other road hazards, such as motorcyclists, in addition to pedestrians, cyclists, and parked cars. This system's new acceleration suppression function increases its safety by preventing the use of throttle at low speeds. The Adaptive Cruise Control (ACC) system has been made to respond faster and more intuitively. The curve speed reduction function engages earlier so as to make cornering easier. The new overtake prevention support assists in avoiding unintentional overtaking on the wrong side of the road. Preliminary deceleration/turn signal. Linked control supports smooth re-entry to traffic lanes at the right distance from other vehicles and at an appropriate speed. The Lane Trace Assist (LTA) has been improved to detect situations when the driver swerves out of the lane to avoid an obstacle and temporarily turns off the lane departure warning system. Another part of the system is the Emergency Driving Stop, which tracks the signals of the steering and brake or accelerator pedals if the driver is unconscious. It then sounds a signal and, after a while, stops the car safely. Other low-speed enhancements for the Mirai's Proactive Driving Assist (PDA) include Obstacle Anticipation Assist, which provides steering and braking assistance to ensure that the car does not get too close to any obstacle, and Deceleration Assist, which helps the car slow down smoothly when approaching slower-moving vehicles or curves. The Steering Assist also assists the driver in detecting the nature of the curve and applying precise force to the steering wheel. For 2024, these safety technologies are standard across the Mirai lineup. They include a blind spot monitor and a panoramic view monitor that provides a bird's-eye view around the car, making maneuvering safer and more accurate in any driving condition. Digital innovation. One of the most valuable features of this vehicle is the cloud-based navigation of Smart Connect Plus. This is not just an ordinary navigational aid because it's equipped with real-time traffic information. Therefore, every time you use it, you get the best route possible. Whether you are a daily commuter or a traveler who is going to cross state borders, you will always know the right way and the possible roadblocks. But in the unlikely event that you are in a region with a poor internet connection, you should not panic because the car comes with an inbuilt navigation system that takes over if it cannot access the cloud. However, as you are about to see, the Mirai's multimedia experience does not end with the touchscreen alone. Toyota has adopted another enhanced voice recognition system for commanding all sorts of functions using voice without touching the controls. The driver and the front passenger only. The onboard assistant, which can be awakened with the phrase, "Hey Toyota," recognizes conversational language, which means that it is possible to change a setting or get information without ever changing position on the road or turning off audio. Speaking of audio, there is nothing mediocre about the Mirai. It comes with a 14 JBL premium sound system that will make your favorite tunes sound better than they already do. Smartphone owners will be pleased to learn that the Mirai is compatible with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, meaning that you won't need cables to connect your phone. All 5 USB connections in the cabin have been changed to USB-C for fast charging and device connection, irrespective of where you're seated. Going digital. Toyota is also going further with the smartphone integration feature with the new addition of remote parking. Imagine this: you're outside your car, and perhaps the only thing separating you from your car is the door. With the help of a smartphone, the Mirai can park itself in a very small space. This will be useful in the congested parking lots in the city, where getting in or out of the car might be very difficult. But this is not all. Starting in the second half of 2024, the Mirai will have a digital key option. This enables 5 users to unlock and start the car using an application on their smartphones. It can be used when the car owner is a family member, a friend, or a business partner. They do not need a physical key to open it. Their smartphone will do that for them. This digital key is also of great importance when the car has to be accessed for any repair work. Sales and release. When it comes to marketing and releasing the Mirai, Toyota has been very bold. Toyota started the European sales of the 2024 Mirai in February this year, which is more evidence of its penetration. However, the crème de la crème is expected this summer when Toyota will provide 500 zero-emission Mirai cars for the Paralympic Games. This is part of a fleet of over 2,650 electrified vehicles that Toyota, the IOC and IPC mobility partner for the Games, has committed to supply to make the Games as environmentally friendly as possible. These 500 vehicles will not vanish after the event. They will remain as part of the Paris hydrogen taxi fleet, further proving Toyota's dedication to sustainable mobility solutions. This is not just about presenting tools and devices, it is about changing people's perceptions about transport. Is hydrogen the next electric? As the world shifts towards more sustainable energy solutions, the question arises, is hydrogen the next electric? With vehicles like the Toyota Mirai entering the market, the potential of hydrogen as a major player in the future of automobiles is becoming increasingly apparent. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, FCVs, like the Mirai, offer an intriguing alternative to battery electric vehicles, BEVs. They combine the environmental benefits of zero emissions with the practical advantages of fast refueling and longer driving ranges. Hydrogen vehicles operate by converting hydrogen gas into electricity through a chemical process that emits only water vapor, making them a clean and eco-friendly option. Unlike electric vehicles, which require long charging times and depend heavily on the availability of charging infrastructure, hydrogen cars can be refueled in minutes at a hydrogen station, much like conventional gasoline cars. This convenience could make them more appealing to drivers who value efficiency and practicality. However, the adoption of hydrogen vehicles faces significant challenges. The current infrastructure for hydrogen refueling is limited, and the production of hydrogen is still energy-intensive and costly, particularly when sourced from non-renewable methods. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.